Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, de la Aymara, la Aymara. Yo misma me guío.
All right, everyone, take out your homework while I set up Zoom, please.
Excuse me, Professor, can we go over this homework? I just want to make sure I did this correctly.
Boo! You suck!
I hate it here.
Absolutely. Is there any particular problem you'd like to go over?
Not really. Can we just go over all of it?
Sure. Why don't we go around the room and read out our answers to the class?
That would be great, Professor. Thank you.
Yep. Who wants to read out their answer for number 1? Why don't we popcorn read? Let's start with Alice, and we'll move diagonally.
Okay, for number 1, I got most necessary skills are learned within the first few weeks of job training.
Very good. Daniel? Give me money! Money! Money!
Are you ready for today's shoot?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All prepared?
Yeah. We were tasked with the role of portraying specifically Newhouse film students who were creating a project and filming it with a whole script, dialogue, and acting.
I just wrote literally nothing.
We were supposed to work together to essentially act out and film this project. But the way in which we did that was completely unscripted. It was essentially like improving a film shoot.
Hey, this will be fun.
Give me money!
Give me money, money, money. What? Okay, I forgot what the premise of the script was.
So your project is about our project, which is about a girl not having a project. So our current project has to deal with kind of like taking this idea of a late student, I guess for lack of better words, and just kind of showing the emotion and like the stress that goes into being late, not having your homework, not being liked by the teacher, being in an awkward class, hiding in the back of the room.
I don't think it's any shock or secret to anyone that it was a little confusing to me. I wasn't quite clear on how we were going at first, just because it's kind of a very meta project.
I felt good. Like we didn't do too much. It was just the introductory session, but I felt good.
No, I mean, like after day 1, I felt pretty good. It was like, it's a small project. It's not going to be that long of a final video, so it's probably not going to take that long. But I guess when you're like actually doing it and you want to make sure things look good and they make sense, especially with like continuity, especially because like we were supposed to have a room full of like the script said a room full of people, but we had 3 kids. So working around that was a little bit trickier than we thought. We felt confident going into day 2. I think my group mates were pretty good. They were pretty cool. They kind of let me lead, which was good.
I feel like Allie knew the most, like, she had the most know-how on what we were doing. Like, I'm not too familiar with filming, what the best angles are, and Allie seemed to know, like, the best angles for everything.
Yeah. You're in my shot.
I was glad to work with her, and I was glad to work with Brian as well. Obviously, we're friends, so that was highly entertaining. Especially the Brian give me money scene. That was really funny.
I mean, I had known Noelle before we had done this project, so it's kind of hard for me to have a first impression on them, but I guess like a first impression of like them acting, I thought they were pretty good. I liked that they had a good sense of direction and like what they wanted to do with this project. They seemed like very clear from the get-go, so I thought I liked working with them.
Brian cannot play an angry teacher. He's just like too sweet of a person, I guess. He's just like more outgoing and like, I almost said sparkly, but like that's not the word I'm looking for. Whatever. He's not like that. So it was really funny trying to get him to like, oh my god, the bloopers for that part where he's just like trying to be mean. Actually adorable, but whatever.
Take out your homework while I set up Zoom.
Like that was basically the line, but that was like not the line.
Was that not close enough?
It was close enough.
What was the actual line?
But I don't want to make it seem like I'm shit talking them.
Wow, I could be shady. I'm not gonna be shady.
Noelle was actually really funny. They were over the top, but in like a good, not in a bad way. Like a little bit more out there, I guess. That sounds bad, but whatever.
They were shit. They were terrible. They had no idea what they were doing. I carried the whole thing. No.
I felt like we had a good system going, especially when we decided to shoot all of Brian's at the same time, so we didn't have to like keep on going back and forth.
Definitely an improvement from the day where we just read through. Actually getting to like be hands-on and getting to do the acting and the directing and all that stuff and kind of figuring it out definitely made it a lot more clear in my mind what the actual project was. It was honestly kind of just fun to be able to like mess around in a classroom and like get to write stuff on the board for this project and like mess around with props and just kind of let loose a little bit. It was cool.
After day 2, only getting halfway through the script was a little tough because we were tired. We were there for a long time. I didn't realize we'd only gone through like, I don't want to say half, probably like 3/4, maybe 5/8. Wait, that's less than 3/4.
Noelle had the audacity to give everyone COVID.
Nobody asked for my opinions on getting COVID here, so let's move on.
No, I mean, to have an incomplete project, like these obstacles and like COVID, like that's not something we can really avoid.
I physically was not feeling great during the entire shoot.
Who gave it to who? Did Noelle give it? What am I doing in the shot?
You are just gonna walk
To that
near
door.
the.
I mean, like it's just not really something we can kind of, like we just have to deal with it, which sucks. But I mean, what we got was good. There's just no conclusion, so don't know how that's gonna play out. But I mean, Brian and Noelle are sick, so there's really not much I can do about that. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so.
Basically, yeah, no. I was like, how excellent. Looking forward to the next time, and then the next time didn't happen because I fucking got COVID. So.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't that attached to it. I'm not heartbroken that we didn't get to finish it. Like it was. I don't know. At the end of the line, it's not my project. Like.
So the script we were given was supposed to end with, I think, with Sarah's character dropping out. Obviously the teacher was not very inviting. The class itself was a little bit stressful, and it spoke to how college is a waste of money in general. So dropping out seems like a pretty logical choice for someone in Sarah's situation. I mean, that's the end all be all for that.
It sucks. But at the end of the day, I think I'll live.